What happens when you follow the wild coastlines of Sutherland with no fixed plan? Just a map, a van and a love of the open roads.
In this video, we're taking you with us on a breathtaking drive from Lochinver along some of the most rugged and spectacular coastlines in the Scottish Highlands. Passing Achmelvic's white sands, the sea cliffs of Stoer Head and the tumbling waterfalls around Clachtoll Bay. From iconic Kyleskew Bridge to the peaceful beauty of Skourie. This is one of those routes where the journey is the destination. So let's hit the road. Okay, so I'll just bring you up to date again. After our drive up from Stack Polly, we took that wee twisty road along the coastline, which was quite dramatic. And we came to Lochinver, and there's a park up that we've used. It's a car park, a walker's car park for Sullivan. Obviously managed to get the hiking out to Sullivan yesterday, and it's quite a tough hike, so the rest of the day was just recovering. But this morning we've woken up, beautiful sunshine. I'm going to spin you around. You will get blinded a little bit by the sun, but you may be able to make out Sullivan just over my shoulder there. And we're going to head off back into Lochinver this morning. We've got a few supplies we need to get, and then there's a pie shop place called Lochinver Larder. We're going to go and load up on those. Okay guys, we've come down to Lochinver. We've come to the leisure centre where there's some motorhome facilities. You can use the showers for about £3. You can park in their car park overnight for £9 I think at the moment. There's a chemical waste disposal point if that's your thing, and there's a place to fill up water. So useful facility, quite a big car park. You haven't got the views that you had where we were, but it's still pretty handy to know about. So we're just going to top up a little bit of drinking water and then crack on. Okay, looks like the water is frozen. We have had a cold night and there was a bit of frost up around the lock, as I said earlier on. So we only want a little bit of drinking water. So Diane's just going to go and tap up the leisure centre and see if we can just go in and fill up from one of their sinks. So see if she has a success there.
We're here in Lochinver and we're going to take a look around and also get some of these incredible pies that people keep mentioning. We've been in Lochinver Arder. We've been in Lochinver.
Say purple burglar alarm.
We've been into Lochinver Larder, which is famous for its pies, and we've splurged, taken a couple to pop in the freezer as well. There was so much choice in there that it was so difficult, and we've also got a sweet one, a limited edition one as well, and we'll show you those later. But in the meantime, you can get pies by post too.
Okay, so we're nicely pied up now and we've got to go get a few more groceries and a few bits from, there's a spa here in Lochinver, so we're going to go and get sorted there. Then we're going to head back to the van and drive off along the coastline towards Achmelvic.
So our pie haul today, we got steak and ale pie, venison cranberry, we've got the spiced butternut with sweet potato and goat's cheese, and a limited edition peach, raspberry and prosecco sweet pie. Just arrived at Achmelvic Beach, so we're just going to finish off coffee and then go down and take a look.
Okay, how was that?
It was really good. It was very cold, but worth it. I'm going to have to check out the sea temperatures at some time, but yeah, swimming off Achmelvic Beach just ticked off my bucket list. We've left Achmelvic Beach, managed to get a really nice swim in there as well, and we've moved further north, and this is Clachtoll Beach, a bit more rugged, and then over my left shoulder we've also got Split Rock, which we're just going to take up a walk up and have a look at.
Okay, so we've been around Clachtoll Beach, but as we're coming back towards the car park, we've just seen this old building here. No idea anything about it. We'll put the proper name of it on the screen. I'm just going to go in and have a look. Let's go. Okay, so it seems to be a load of information boards and things like that. Lots of old pictures. Have a look at that. Jesus, my heart's going. Oh, whoa, over here. Danger, do not look inside. This is like an escape room. Yeah. Right, what do you think we should do? I know you're all shouting, look inside.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it now.
Okay. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really brave. You ready? There you go, Nosy Parker. Smee, come out.
Spider.
Hey, here. Okay, so that was Clachtoll Beach or Clachtoll Bay. Really nice place actually. You've got the white sands there behind us, the Split Rock, which you can just make out over Diane's shoulder there. That old building, which is a little bit of history and quite a bit of fun. And then
I know. Whalebone up in the car park
as
well. There is a holiday park up there with some caravans, and there is quite a big campsite as well. So we reckon it's probably quite a buzzy place in the summer, but really interesting. Yeah,
there's a lot going on here actually. So if you are coming this way, check it out. We'll put the name on the screen again. We've had a really peaceful night here, and it's such a great park up at the lighthouse.
We're going to take a walk along the coastline now to have a look at a sea stack, and you know how much we love seeing them after Lewis. So let's go. And one other thing, this body of water behind me is called the Minch, and over the last couple of days there's been sighting of a pod of orcas and also some humpback whales. So we're going to be walking along here, keeping our eyes peeled on the sea. Oh my, that's good. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. And this is what we've come to see. This sea stack is 60 metres high, and just at the top of it we've also noticed some climbing ropes, so it obviously gets used for free climbing, and it's just fabulous.
Well, good morning guys. We've got a really warm day. The wind is blowing, but it's not cold, and getting a bit unsettled with this sunshine. But I know it's going to change tomorrow. We're going to head round to, I think it's Clachtoll, and then we're going to make our way round to the sort of Carliskew area with a view to getting to Skourie tomorrow when the weather turns on us a little bit, and then we can jump into a campsite, plug in and get all our jobs done. We've got laundry and all that sort of stuff to do again. So timing those with bad weather seems to be the way we're falling at the moment.
We've arrived in Clachtoll, which is this beautiful beach behind me. It's quite a small village, and we've just got a little small park up which is used for bus turning during school time, so just beware of that. But we are actually going to go and chase a waterfall, so let's see what we can find. We've made it to Clachtoll Falls. Actually, it's not that far from the car park. It's only about 15 minutes walk along a really good, well-prepared track, but this is quite impressive behind me. And if you do walk up close to it, you're guaranteed to get soaked as well. We are going to see, it's fed from a loch, so we are going to see if we can get up to the loch, but we're not 100% sure. It looks like there might be a fence, but let's see how we get on. This is Loch Esain, I think that's correct, which feeds Clachtoll Falls. But we've just had a look on the map, and this loch, together with rivers, leads way inland for quite a distance as well. They all seem to be interconnecting, which is fascinating. And the path up here, you do need some poles, it is a little bit of a struggle as well, but definitely worth it to come up and see this. We've just finished a drive round the Drumbeck Loop, which was absolutely fantastic. A really twisty road, but stunning scenery. And we've had a couple of stops along the way as well. We've just pulled up now next to some waterfalls, and sadly I just can't even attempt to pronounce the Gaelic in this. I think it's known as the Wailing Widow Falls, but we'll put the Gaelic below for you. So let's go and have a look at them. This walk is turning into a bit of a scramble. It's very limited accessibility, but it does look like you're going into a lost valley. Yeah, it's quite exciting actually. been a little while since I've done a waterfall or a river plunge, and what a place to do it. There was a pool right at the end, really cold, but do you know what? Sometimes you just got to go with it. This is Stoer campsite where we spent the last 2 days. We've just been catching up on things like laundry and having some really hot showers as well. It's a beautiful site, as you can see, just set on the edge of the water. It's got hard standing plots and each of them has a sea view as well, and it's got a really good, over here, facilities building with really hot showers and laundry, and then further over behind the caravans there's a spa which is well equipped and also has a bar in the spa as well. So we've had a great time, we feel relaxed, but we're going to head off now to Durness and Smoo Cave.
So we're going to close this video now. I hope you've enjoyed it. As Diane said, in the next one we're going to be going along the northern coastline of Scotland, so make sure you stick around for that. But if you've enjoyed this one, please give us a like, a subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.